It's now time to share some random facts you might not have known. 62% of Gen Z say they get news primarily from social media, and that makes sense because social media being everywhere and so many people being on their phones, it makes sense. 4 in 5 Americans enjoy at least one sweetened beverage daily, and I'm one of those 4 because I at least have to have one, if not more. And actually, I think I've started using those flavor packs for my water, so there's a little bit more sweetening as well. 54% of U.S. adults say they are concerned about AI replacing jobs. The global brain training market is projected to hit $8.5 billion by 2028. Americans consumed 3.3 billion gallons of fruit juice in 2024. The first game to be played in space was StarCraft. Now, Daniel Barry took it with him in 1989 on the Space Shuttle mission STS-96. Houston is the most diverse city in the United States. As of 2010, 43.8% are Latino, 25.6% are white, 23.1% are black, and 6% are Asian. May 29th is National Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. It is celebrated in Europe and the U.S. to bring luck and wealth to the household. When water freezes to ice cubes, it will take up 9% more volume. The little piece of paper sticking out of a Hershey Kiss is called a Niggly Wiggly. They always have weird names for these things that you always want to know what they are. I'm kind of wondering who comes up with these because it's hilarious, some of the names. As a child at the age of 11 years old, Jet Li performed with the Chinese national Wushu team for President Nixon. Nixon asked him to be his personal bodyguard, but he declined. Well, he was 11, so it kind of makes sense. Eating grapefruit can restrict the effects of 43 different kinds of medication. I wish I liked grapefruit. I mean, it always has a bitter, sour taste to me, kind of like lemons, but I like lemonade. So maybe I need to put some sugar with the grapefruit. My parents, growing up, and I don't know when they stopped doing it, if they still do it, they would eat grapefruit like every day. I mean, they would split one grapefruit between the two of them. And I just could never get into it. And maybe I need to try it. I mean, it never hurts to try something. At least once. I mean, I don't think I've ever tried it, so. Anyway, dinosaurs would swallow large rocks which stayed in their stomach to help churn and digest food. The word robot comes from the Czech robota. This translates into forced labor or work. During 1943, U.S. officials imposed a short-lived ban on sliced bread as a wartime conservation measure. Well, this lasted less than 3 months. Abraham Lincoln loved cats and once let one cat eat from the table during a formal White House dinner. The Canadian government isn't sure when Canada became a sovereign state. Its Supreme Court ruled that sovereignty occurred sometime between 1919 and 1931. On April 1st, 2005, NASA pulled an April Fool's prank, telling the world that they had found water on Mars. There's a town in the Oklahoma Panhandle named Hooker, and its slogan is, "It's a location, not a vocation." And finally, Japan is facing a ninja shortage. There is a high demand for ninja shows, but it is a dying tradition, and companies have a hard time finding properly trained ninjas. And those are some random facts that you may not have known. Like and comment on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and connect with me on social media. But until next time, this is B-Dub, signing off from the Dub Zone.